Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep the pain ain't.
Welcome to Season 6 in my career. We are celebrating the next 6 weeks along with the two-time scoring champion, Tracy McGrady.
Arriving with T-Mac is a fresh stack of season rewards.
I will be up in the air with this Level 14 reward, a fun and functional drone transporting you around the city by pressing the rebound button.
I'm seeing rainbow eyes at Level 12. Plenty of color on the new court designs, and all eyes are probably fixed on a +1 cap breaker when you reach Level 40.
You'll stack up new clothing, accessories, a sweet dolphin green animation, and a lot more. I'm jumping out of the water myself to get on that Got Next spot.
And there
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sideline. Here are the five for the Lakers. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Nash in at the two-guard spot. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker, and it's Simons in at the one. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Doncic passes to Nash. Portland with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From deep, here's Doncic on target from range.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the head coach of the Trailblazers gave me a few moments to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Walker's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James, left side. And slam dunk by James.
You could really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Sharp. To end the run. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Here's Nash. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Avdia passes to Sharp. James with a steal. Pushing it up. Los Angeles. Lakers again in transition. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
good on the second, so he makes them both. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Number 1, Los Angeles.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game.
And 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ayton in the high post. Over Hayes. Up again. He's off on that one. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Simons passes to Ayton. Inside. Vanderbilt with the block. And he gets it back. Back to Sharp from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Nash. Here's Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Knocked loose. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And the Trailblazers call time here. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
With only 1 game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And, of course, Portland, they are way behind in their conference.
When I look at the Lakers, just about everything they've tried this season has worked. The system they run is a perfect fit for their talent, and everybody's on board.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's Nash. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Nash has got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sharp, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Avdia passes to Aiden. Back to Avdia. Five on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Sharp passes to Aiden. Here's Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Simons. The three. He buries it from three.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Here's Nash, guarded by Sharp from outside the arc. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And he makes both free throws. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Nash misses. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing, Henderson. Second shot opportunity. James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 22. On the wing, Reeves. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Grant outside. Pass to Henderson. Another shot. Here's Klingon. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 10.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Grant outside. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Klingon. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Reeves, the pass to Nash. Here's the three. Portland with a rebound. Henderson, right side. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Reeves, the pass to Nash. Over Henderson. Williams grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Grant. Another one falls for Portland.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Henderson. Williams. The putback is no good. The Lakers lead by 22. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Connect. He's got 6.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Simons passes to Williams. Here's Klingon. Simons outside. Pass to Grant. The 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Nash. That 3's off the mark. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Simons against Reeves. Here's Klingon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
And the Blazers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers dominating the game. Portland ends up going with a new group. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He came away with 34 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. You look at his stats overall, he was just everywhere that night. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Here's Nash. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sharp, puts up a 3. James with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Hayden with it. Pass to Simons. Avdia with it. Hayes picks him up. Ayton, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Doncic passes to Nash. Count it. Nash has got 4 points. Now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Sharp. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Nash misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game, largely because he shot so poorly.
And it's good. 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Simons. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here's Nash. And that's good from 17 feet. Nash has got 22.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Simons with it. Now Doncic defending. Aiden, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Vanderbilt. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Vanderbilt's got 6 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Sharp passes to Avdia. Back to Sharp. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 6 points for him.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Doncic passes to Nash. Fires the three. Good D by Sharp. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Doncic outside. Pass to Nash. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Simons outside. The three is up. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. From the high post. Nash misses.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Avdia passes to Simons. And it's all from 3-point range.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Well, the Trailblazers shooting just 32% here in the second. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Sharp. Avdia's got 5 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Yet not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Nash has got 13 points in this quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Jabari Walker.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find. Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
2 minutes.
Pass to Klingon. Henderson for three. Rebound by the Lakers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And there's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Here's Nash. And a miss there on the triple. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And Grant gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Nash. The three is up. Drains the triple. Nash has got 34.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Vincent, right side. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Doncic. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Finney-Smith. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Lakers dominating the game. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Nash. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Grant driving inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so it's Los Angeles just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Lakers shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. On the court for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic, then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Nash in at the 2 spot. So it's Portland now. Here's Avdia. Pass to Simons. Three-pointer Sharp. Sends it home from three-point land. Sharp's got 13.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ayton passes to Avdia. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's James. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Simons against Doncic. Pass to Simons. And here's Avdia. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Nash. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Nash has got 38 points.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Simons. They get it back. No good. Unable to win this run. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Sharp. He's got 13. And here's Simons. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Los Angeles. Changes here for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Walker, and it's Henderson in for Sharp. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Good work there as it goes.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Henderson outside. Takes the 3. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it.